Welcome back, everybody. Dren608 plays here. We're playing Kenshi. Um, the last time I left off, I was actually in Henge. I ran up to Heft. I did start recording it, but absolutely nothing happened. When I almost was at Heft, I ran into some hungry vagrants, which was just like fighting hungry bandits. And then a Skinner spider thingy came after me after I was done with them, and I took care of that. And then, for reasons unknown to me, desert ninjas decided to attack me. One of them had a 10,000k bounty. I thought about putting that in, but it seemed like it would have been like 25 minutes worth of nothing for 5 minutes worth of action at the very end. So I said, blah, never mind. So I did turn in that bounty on the guy. They have the desert ninjas now are black desert ninjas. They attacked me, but they didn't hurt my reputation with them, so I don't understand. I was a little not understanding how this is all working. I did make a mistake when I was at Heft. I think I thought I was getting in with the Traders Guild, and I got in with the slave traders. I thought I was doing, I got the Traders Guild, but that also put me in with the slavers, which I really didn't want to get into, and that's made me somewhat of an enemy against the anti-slavers. I'm If anybody knows, please tell me in the comments, is there a way that I can get back on the good side of the anti-slavers? Or am I going to have to sacrifice both my trader guild and slave traders? I was going after this one here, and then I saw this popped up as well, which I wasn't really expecting. Thought I had to go talk with like actual slave traders to get that going. And so now the anti-slavers are going to be against me. So if there's any way you know of that I can try and get this down, like maybe attacking a slave caravan that's in my territory area, not in the United Cities, and, you know, freeing slaves or something like that, I don't know how to do that. But I was not very happy with that result. But because, like I said, I was just trying to get in good with the actual Traders Guild. I didn't know it was a dual-edged sword that it also threw me in with the slave traders. I didn't really want that. But now I know. Um, what I did do when I got into Heft here is I went ahead and bought this uh, Outpost S-IV 4. Uh, and as soon as the dust storm blows by, I can show you what I did. I put in a couple of fan lights, put up a couple of windmills to give us power, so we're contributing power to the area, and I put in 2 regular beds and a skeleton bed, so I have some place to rest. And then there's also a metal chest here, which I don't even think I have anything in. Where is it? Oh, it's there. So I don't even have anything in the storage chest at this point. But basically, it's just sort of an outpost inside the United Cities, so that I have someplace if I have to. I'm looking at these as sort of like if something happens and I get like totally wiped out of the hub or whatever, I can move everybody either to the tower in the way station. I have a shack up in. I have a house down in the Shek Kingdom. I have a shack up at World's End. Now I've got this outpost house basically here in Heft. I did check most everything out. Sadneo, we picked up the last video. He's actually, I've gotten his, there's Shinobi Thieves here, so I got his melee attack up to 5. He's still not that great. I'm trying to get him to learn how to use a hacker. His strength is up to 5, but I mean, everything else is just, he started off with minuses like in everything. I've gotten his athletics up to 19. The only way I could get him to move any faster, he moves at 10 miles an hour if he has his weapon equipped. So what I've been doing is I take his weapon and I put it in here. That takes him up to 15 miles an hour and makes him at lightweight so that he can actually move a little bit better. What is this way? 2. 2, 2. I don't know if I can get him to weightless. I don't think I can. I got him to weightless. That'll get his up to 17 miles an hour. And then when we get into combat, I just pause and I put all this stuff back in his inventory, put his weapon on, and he's kind of slow, but at least he can defend himself and heal himself and stuff like that. So that's what I'm doing with Sadneil, just try and keep him somewhat up with us. 17 miles an hour. Everybody else moves at 20 or better. But that's what I'm doing. Oops, there. Okay, so today, what we'd like to do is zoom in on wherever the heck we are. Where are we? We're not at Henge. We are at Heft. So I thought that I might take a trek across the desert here and go up to Shobatai and see what's in that city. And depending on how much time that takes, I might even head up to maybe like Port North to see what that is. And then over to that unknown tower. That's definitely going to probably be more than one video. The other thought I had about was going to Bark. I don't know where all the unique people are. I haven't looked at any wikis or anything to know where wikis are, but I thought, you know, checking out the other cities, just so I know what's in these cities. I don't know, maybe I should go to Bark first. Go to Bark, come back down to Shobatai. Let's try that. We'll go to Bark first. So we're going to go the long trek here, through here, to try to get to Bark and see what happens to us. Again, I'm not bringing along any mercenaries. I probably should. But we're going to open up our door. And we're going to step out. And then we're going to turn around and we're going to go back and close the door. Because otherwise people wander into my house. Okay. Rain the Giant. Go here and close the door. I do have everybody having on their dust masks because of all these dust storms and everything. Seems to help us quite a bit. And then we need to get out of town. I don't even know how to get out of town. Is that a gate? There's a gate over here. So this right here is the Shinobi Thieves. But we're going to just come out of town here. I don't know if we're going to have to stop by the guards, so we'll stop by the guards. In case they want to do a bag check. Make sure we're not smuggling anything out of the city. Don't think we are. Go on through. Okay. Maybe that Traders Guild thing gives me some immunity to that. Okay, now I'm out here. And I have to head up. Well, I said I was going to go to Bark first, so I guess let's go this way and see what happens. Okay, my camera's set up kind of funny. I want to turn my camera around and then center it on me. Looks like we've got a lot of dust storms in the Great Desert here. Just trying to get myself to the next city and not get myself killed on the way. Okay, we'll go through that gap there maybe. Head towards that gap across the Great Desert. See what runs into us. Now, those of you that have played this game a lot probably already know what I'm going to be running into and things like that. It has been an experience exploring all this. I have added some mods to make the story that I wanted to tell, which was... What's this? Who are these guys? Oh, bounty hunters. I don't have any bounties on any of me, do I? I'll make sure I don't have any bounties. I never check. Okay, doesn't look like I have any bounties on me, so they should just let me go. Oh, I don't like those things. Let's take a little side trip here. I don't want to fight that many of those. Right? No reason to fight more than you need to. Alright, I guess we just keep going this general direction. Hopefully they won't aggro me. Okay. See, now if I had mercenaries with me, they would have gone off and attacked those things, and we would have had to fight them. So once you get up to this sort of mid-level, mercenaries are probably not as important. What is that? That's a bone dog of the rebel farmers. I think this must be rebel farmers. Manhunters, whatever those are. This looks like an abandoned place. It's a ruin and a ruin and a ruin. What's that? There's a well. Looks like we've got sort of ruins all around here. Lots of cactus farms, which don't really help me. So there's basically a town here that just kind of fell apart, looks like. Well, we can walk up in there. Let's see if there's any... Doesn't look like there's anything hanging out here. Okay, where am I? This is an old village. Suppose I could go exploring inside this buildings. Are they considered private? Considered public. Well, let's go. I should go run inside here and see if there's anybody inside. There's nobody there. There are some things here, which I probably should just go ahead and pick up, shouldn't I? Inventory-wise, who has what backpacks open? Oh, that was, I'm going to put those in those... Dummy. Carrying around stuff I probably shouldn't be carrying around. Okay. Trying to figure out who has the most room. Probably Rain the Giant. Alright, we're just going to go pick up stuff. Okay. And then he's going to go trade with Dog. And we're just going to stack this stuff. Do these stack? Oh, those stack. Just go ahead and put those in there. And I'll give him a wooden bowl too. What the heck? And then who was it? Was it Rutka? Yeah. Rutka needs to like stack those in there. Who else had one? Esser? Boy Scout? Boy Scout had one. Daniel's just that way because he's trying to get up his athletics. I'll work on his strength when I'm in a safer space. Trying to make sure I'm not carrying anything that I really don't need to be carrying. I'm carrying a lot of extra junk. But since I'm the leader of the band, I have to carry the extra books. Okay, well, let's, should we check out this one over here? There's a few things here. Logan, go ahead and pick these things up. Oops. And then go trade with Dog. Doesn't hurt to have some extra stuff around. Another one of those. Okay. And this is a lot of junk that I could just drop if I find something really interesting. Okay, well, I think that's all we need to do here. So, on up to Bark. Head up here. See what happens to us. I need to check my my camera is not where I want it to be. It took me a while to figure out that the wide angle is actually behind you and then to a point in front of you. I always thought it was the other way around, that the point should be, you know, to the backside of your location or whatever, but that's not the way it works. Took me a while to figure that out. So we're just wandering across the great desert here. Trying to get up to Bark. Seeing what I might run into. Oh, there's some ore and stuff out here, but I mean, why would you'd have to live on cactus, right? You couldn't grow anything else out here. Just seems like that's an awful big thing to have to try and take care of. I can't imagine building a base out here. Oops. Oh, dang it. Okay. Everybody stop. Because we're right in the middle of them. Oh, slow down, slow down, slow down. Dren, you need to move away. Logan, you need to move away. Get out of there. It's funny how when we kill them, they go flying off into the sunset. That was terrifying. I bet it was. How bad are we? Sad Neil didn't have his weapon out. It's a problem. Forgot to get his weapon out, so these guys got to get healed up. Esther's okay. I mean, Griffins took a little bit. And I took a little bit. Okay. Should probably loot this. That's just so that it stays dead. How are we doing, guys? Still working on healing them up. There's another one way out there, but it's not worth chasing down. There was a bunch of them up here. So there's some kind of a nest. So I'm gonna go to the side here. And then try and go around them. Don't really want to go find their nest. I don't know, do they have anything in their nest worth? Oh, here it comes. Boy Scouts fueled up. Sad Neil, let's get your weapon out. Get all your stuff out in case we have to have you fight this thing. We probably shouldn't. Dog move over here. I'm gonna go loot this so that it stays dead. Okay. That one should stay dead now. Boy Scout. Sad Neil needs to get his stuff out of his... so that he moves fast enough. Just gotta remember to pause and reload him when we get into combats like that. Alright, so we're gonna try and go a little bit to the side of that nest. Don't know if we can. There's another one over there that I don't really want to fight. There's a lot of them up over there, so I'm going to try and go around it a bit. See if we can get away from them. Don't know if it'll work, but we'll try. Just run up this sand dune. Okay, well, there was at least something going on there. Alright, we're going to put our flag right there in front of Bark and see what happens to us. Gonna run into more of those things. Those are skinners, right? What is this? Manhunters again. Well, they shouldn't have anything to do with me. And there we are. We've made it to Bark. Oh, why is everybody going that way? I want you all to go in the same dang direction. Who's this dude? Samurai Gate Guard. Okay. There seems to be a couple of gates. That's on the ocean there. It's a general shop, which I could probably sell all this junk on dog to. What's this one? That's the bar. Got some little shacks that I could probably buy. Swamp platform. Residential. Swamp shack. There's a ranger shop. I wonder if he's got longbolts. I could use some extra longbolts. Slave shop. An armory. Farm shop. Just a residential. Is this a noble's house? That's a noble's house. And a mechanical shop. So probably want to go to the ranger shop. Nope, that's not it. Farm shop. What is a ranger shop? Residential. Ranger shop's there. Alright, let's go in this gate. Talk to the guards. Not gonna talk to me? Okay, these guards don't care. There's a ranger shop over here, so we want to get... Now I gotta turn the map so I can actually find the door. Whoops, this way. Where's the door? Oh, the door's here. Okay, so let's come in here. Slow down, Logan. Go take a look. Get Logan zoomed in here. He's the one I want to talk to. Ah, he's got a... He only has one longboat. God. Why can't you guys have proper longboats? I need those. I already know how to do that. Can I unload all this junk on him? Don't think I need armor plate for anything. I would need building materials. Right? I got up to 100. 1,096,000. I might need building materials and iron plates if I decide to get another house in one of these cities. So for now, we'll keep... I don't think I need steel bars, though, for anything. So let's sell those off. Just a little bit more money. Okay. I don't know that there's... I guess I should go check out the bar. See, this was residential. This is farm shop. It's an armory. Was this residential? That's residential. That's mechanical, so I'm really not... There's not a lot here. The general shop. So I guess maybe the general shop and see if they've got any maps. Because usually it's in an outfitter shop, but I don't see one here. Yeah. So we'll take a quick look in the general shop. I could buy a swamp house. I don't know what I would do with it. There's the dude. Here he is. Trade goods. Probably not going to have anything. This would be a place I could come and get stuff to build if I needed to build anything in this town. Right? Nothing really here. Okay. And then I guess the only other thing to do is to check out the bar and see if there looks to be anybody that might be unique. So like I said, I'm trying to work on picking up unique characters. Which is why I think it's Tin Fist? What the heck are you? Peace Drifter. Every skeleton you see. Another Drifter. 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 Flashbox? Flashbox is in my... Do I already have a Flashbox? Who's this? Bark of the Drifters. I freed Bark way early on. He made it all the way up here, huh? There's a mercenary captain. A thief fence. So this is the thief's... It's going to be like a thief. Drifters. Addy. Flashbox. I already have Flashbox. Reusing the names, I guess. That's the barkeep. Let's run over by the barkeep. Logan, have a talk to the barkeep. See what the barkeep has. Lots of dried meat. What are all these? Valaman. Leader of Reaver bandits, notorious for the Forbidden Zone, wanted for robbery, murder, kidnapping, and abduction of United States patrols. Just got taken back to the United Cities. Not to be some kind of regional sub-leader, currently controls the cannibal origin territories of Darkfinger. Name not known. Cannibal population. Cannibal Grand Wizard. Okay. Dead. Wanted dead for crimes of kidnapping and cannibalism of Caton residents. Katoon residents? That's way in the south. Giant king gurgler is an enormous beast with more similarity to a hiveman crossed crab, tenfold in size. Oh, jeez. I've Son's talked to me about that. So if you see it, run. Disappearance, seventh, the skin eater, hundreds of humans. I think I've seen this one before. And white eyebrow. Brown drought as a result of the Sutures uprising. Innocents of the United Cities were forced to suffer a whole week without cactus rum. After abandoning his duties, the fugitive has since dedicated his newfound purposelessness to banditry and harassment. White-haired, pretty, called white eyebrow. Okay. Dog, I've been just stacking up on dried meat for you. Oh, we're out of food cubes. We'll get that filled up. Let's if I arrange that. Maybe I should buy some more food cubes. I hate buying them because I can make them. But I've got tons of money. So it's not like it's going to hurt me. I could just take meat wraps. They're 50 nutrition, 75 nutrition for 300 more. So it's about the same price for nutrition point. So we'll take like 6 of them. Close to $6,000. I don't know who any of these people are. None of them look like they're meathead. I'll go run around and talk to some of them. See if they... A good wall. Okay, so Meathead is a wall builder. Can't stop thinking about them. They're everywhere. Town walls, building walls, walls and chests, walls of rock, walls behind walls, shield walls, cell walls, invisible walls, walls between people, walls around our hearts, walls between my spouse and I. Walls. Walls are everywhere. This might be a stretch, but you can build walls for me. Can I? I'll build toil labor all day for the sake of making more walls. I don't mind. I'm good at it. All I need is 5,000 cat advance after all my services behind the paywall. Can you fight? Break walls? I don't even... Do I really want to pick this guy out? He's a hiver. I think he might... I don't think he's really unique. I don't need anybody to build me wall. No, I don't need anybody to really build walls for me at this point. Who's this? Plastic surgeon. That was Flashbox, which I kind of already have. I don't need to pick up another one, I don't think. Oh, that's Flashbox. He's a thing. Stuff's flopping around here in the wind. Okay. Who's this? I don't think these people are... I was always told I'd never make it if I couldn't handle myself with a sword. Well, I'm still alive, ain't I? Melted in the hearts of my enemies with my cooking, one rice bowl at a time. Okay, this is like Molly. Nope. You're Molly. I already have Molly. I already have a cook. I don't see anybody that looks really. I mean, if I was building my own outpost, that guy probably would come in handy, right? But as far as the drifters go, it doesn't look like there's anybody really unique here. Who's this? Bark. Let's go talk to Bark. Bark in Bark. Need protection? Send enemies away. I can handle it. 7,500 cats. How about it? Now that sounds like a unique character at 7,500 cats. I'm going to have to get him armed up though, aren't I? Well, I've taken in Sad Neil. I might as well take in Bark, right? Bark. Okay. Why does he have on a hat? So he is a Scorchlander, which is good. He might not be. Why does he have the hat on? I don't know. Make him a little more heavy set. Face. There's his face. So he has a hat on. I don't know. I kind of like that. Maybe change the color of his hair from white to something else. Huh? Why did that? Could make him have green hair. Purple. I don't know. I'm not real good at the whole hair thing. How do you get black? There we go. So I can make him have more black hair. And then something like this. Alright, let's go with that. I don't know. We'll even be named Bark. We'll say okay. So let's see what Bark has going for him. Oh, he's pretty good with weapons. Strength, toughness, dexterity. He's got 10s in all of his weapons. 10s in here. He's already moving at 21 miles an hour, so he's not going to be a burden that way. Alright, so he's not half bad. What's he got for inventory? He has on a straw hat, a shirt, and a pair of pants. And a ringed saber. Okay, not the greatest weapons. Definitely not any good armor. So let's get everybody. We'll go see if we can find him some armor out here. Was there an armory in here? There wasn't an armory in here, was there? I don't have any kind of armor to give him. This was the ranger shop. That's a farm shop, ranger shop, general shop, which didn't have anything. Oh, there's an armory over here. See if we can get over there before it closes. Have Bark go in and see if he can get himself a halfway decent set of armor. Oh, I've got him running. He shouldn't be running. Alright, Bark, let's go into the armory. And talk to this guy. Show me your goods. What do you got? There's a high-grade plate jacket. Might have to give him a plate jacket. What does this do? 40% against acid, but absolutely no defense on your head. This gives him a little bit of defense on his head. So let's get rid of this. We'll put on an iron hat. Oh, I'm going to need to go get him a stacking backpack too, aren't I? Pants-wise, not real good choices here. Could get him a decent plate jacket. That sounds like that might be a good idea. Right? Give him something. Let's put him in a plate jacket for now. If he turns out to be a really good fighter, we'll get him some good samurai armor back at our base. What's he at now? He's still at weightless. I guess I could... What do they got? Samurai armor, samurai helmet, police helmet, visored helmet, flared helmet. Oh, do they have flared helmets? I could get him a flared helmet instead of the iron hat. I should have done that. Right? They don't have samurai armor. That's, well, yes, standard grade. I could just deck him out as a samurai, like my other fighters, although he's not nearly as good. I think we're going to go with a little bit lighter armor so he can keep up his speed. I'd like to have gotten him just like... because I think that'll slow him down. Why can't I find decent stuff? Alright. I guess we'll just go with that for now. Back out here, Bark. Alright, I think we're gonna check my time. 43 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. I didn't realize I'd gone that long. I'm talking too much here. Alright, so we ran up here. We had to fight a couple skinners. We got to Bark. Next time, we will go over to Shobatai. See if I can't get him some kind of legs armor. I want to see that Bark can get up a little bit higher on his stats, maybe. I don't know, maybe I should just run back in here and just trade this out and just get him some samurai armor and samurai leg plates. And a flared helmet, and just make him be a fighter. And then I just have to go find him a decent weapon somewhere. I'll make him a really good weapon. I just need something that's a little better than what he's got. There's no weapon shop in here, right? There is a bar over here, so I will need to go check out the bar. Oh no, that's where I picked him up. Okay. Yeah, alright. Yeah, that's it. So if you like what you see, hit the thumbs up button. You really see, go subscribe, hit the notify bell, be notified upload videos and schedule streams. I'm Dren608. Until we meet again, stay safe and bye-bye.